No one ever won a race because it was their turn. And guzzling the right sports drink never won all 3 sets. You can't talk your way through a tournament, and luck doesn't last. Real champions know that it takes more to do more, because wanting it just isn't good enough. You've got to be smarter, faster, tougher. After all, if championships were easy, everybody would have one. City University of New York Athletic Conference. Learn, play, succeed.
From the Hunter Sportsplex here at Hunter College, you are watching women's volleyball, the CUNY game of the week. And tonight, it's the women's Hunter College Hawks taking on the Baruch College Bearcats in a best 3 out of 5 matchup here tonight at the Hunter College Sportsplex Gymnasium. Hello, everybody. I am Jonathan Pariente, and for the Hunter College Women's Hawks, it's been just an incredible season. Another incredible season for this women's team, 8-2 on the year, and looking to once again repeat their dominance at the top of the mountain as the CUNY Athletic Conference champions. The Hunter College Hawks come into this meeting as the 4-time defending champs. They are looking to go for their 5th title, and they're very well on their way to doing so. It's just been another dominant stretch of volleyball for this great team, led by 3 phenomenal scorers. The top of them is Taylor Haydick, averaging just a little under 4 kills per set. Alongside her, Kylie Hurst and Marlena Budna have been the top 3 trio of this Hunter College team and have considerably been the driving force behind Hunter College's success. It's really just incredible how this Hunter team has been able to dominate the game of volleyball as they have. I say very few teams are able to dominate one particular sport for an extended period of time, and the Hunter College Hawks have just been the perfect team with just a perfect build of chemistry and just a great build of consistency that have allowed them to get to this level year in, year out. Hunter College is coming off a very impressive victory 2 nights ago against Farmingdale State College, winning 3-0. They come in 8-2 on the year. They ran into a slight bump against Vassar College, a couple of non-CUNYAC opponents. But since then, Hunter has really not looked back, and they've turned the page very, very quickly. On the opposite end will be the Baruch College Bearcats. They started off slowly to begin the year, beginning the year 0-5. But since winning against Old Westbury, Baruch has really not looked back, winning 3-0 in their last 5 games. They ran into a brief cold spell. They were coming off a canceled game against the College of Mount St. Vincent back at Riverdale in the Bronx. But the Baruch College Bearcats at 5-7 on the season are no team that will be considered a pushover. This is going to be a very competitive match. Both teams very much excel in athletics and are very, very skilled going into this game here tonight. A little side note with Hunter College, they have gone unbeaten against CUNYAC opponents since October 12th of 2015. So their last loss was on October 12th, 2015 against, you guessed it, the Baruch College Bearcats. So for Hunter, they're looking to keep that streak going. Baruch looking to disrupt that streak here tonight. Very important game as we get into the home stretch of the CUNYAC season for volleyball. Hunter looking to go for its 5th straight title. Baruch trying to get their way back up to 500. As we're just a couple minutes away from getting started here at the Sportsplex, I would like to welcome everybody watching this game here today via YouTube. We would like to thank Pepsi, the official soft drink of the CUNY-AC Conference. But right now, as we get towards the opening action, we'll have anthems on the starting lineup in just about 90 seconds. We'll take a little break. When we come back, anthem, opening lineups here from the Hunter Sportsplex. When will this game be up on the YouTube? Will be up on YouTube altogether. Oh. And a very beautiful rendition of our national anthem. We welcome you back to the Hunter Sportsplex. I'm Jonathan Pariente, and you are watching Hunter College Volleyball here on YouTube.com. Ask you guys to please search Hawk Athletics to watch this game live, or go on the Hunter College Athletics page to watch this game in its entirety. We're about getting set for the start of this game here tonight. The Hunter College Hawks and the Baruch College Bearcats, and let's go through the starting lineups for tonight, beginning with the visiting Baruch College Bearcats. First, our libero, which is going to be Danielle Nagar. Libero is able to switch the backcourt positions, is allowed to, wears a different colored uniform, but cannot substitute. Danielle Nagar, a 5'4" sophomore out of Flushing, New York, went to Bayside High School, and she will wear number 6. Anita Singhara, the top scorer on the Baruch College Bearcats team, averaging 4.11 kills per set. She will be the outside hitter, 5'10" junior out of Sir Winston Churchill High School from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. She'll be wearing the number 5. Number 4 is Gavenchi Aisi Bohane, the 5'7" middle blocker, sophomore out of Bronx, New York from Aquinas High School. She will wear number 4. Stella Chung, the 5'6" outside hitter from Staten Island, New York, went to MSIT High School. She will wear the number 3, and she is 5'6". Sana Sumia Hajeb, the 5'7" junior. She is a setter out of American Studies High School from Astoria, Queens. She will wear the number 10, and she will act as the setter for tonight. Shannon Barrett, the 5'10" freshman middle blocker out of Christ the King High School from Middle Village, Queens, New York. She will wear number 11. And finally, number 16, the freshman Ada Chow out of Flushing, New York from Bayside High School. She'll wear number 16, and she will wear the number 16. For the Hunter College Hawks, Sung Yi Cho, the 5'6" libero, the 5'6" sophomore out of Benjamin Cardozo High School from Little Neck, New York. She will be the libero tonight. Miranda Hogan, the 5'8" senior, playing the role of setter out of Bayshore High School from Bayshore, New York. Kylie Hurst, number 6, the 5'8" junior outside hitter from Windsor High School from Greeley, Colorado. Number 11, Haley Trunkett, the 5'8" senior libero out of Torrey Pines High School from San Diego, California. Isabel Lawrence, the 6' middle blocker, sophomore out of Baldwin, New York from Baldwin High School. Taylor Haydick, the 5'8" senior outside hitter from Belmore, New York from John F. Kennedy High School. And finally, Marlena Budna, the 6'1" right side hitter, senior out of Fort Hamilton High School from Brooklyn, New York. The Hunter College Hawks are coached by Alyssa Broccoli. The Baruch College Bearcats are coached by Kevin Edwards. Now, for those of you not familiar with the game of volleyball, both sides will play 6-on-6. The libero has the astute right of wearing a different colored uniform, can rotate with the back row, but cannot act as a substitute. The only player allowed to be a substitute is the defensive specialist, which is being played by the role of the second libero here tonight. Both sides will play 6-on-6. It's 3 out of 5 sets. Both sides have to score up to 25 points in a set and win by a 2-point margin. And here we go. Hunter College setting it up. Going over the net, back to Baruch. Ball's being handled there by Rincaro, and the ball is spiked out of bounds. It'll be Hunter College taking the opening points of this first set. As per the rules, when the scoring team gets a point, that team also will serve. And setting up for Hunter will be Miranda Hogan. Hogan will serve a low ball serve. Good block and a save. Hunter's not able to recover it on the other end, and it's 1-1, point to Baruch. So we're tied 1-1 to open the first set here at the Sportsplex. Hunter is wearing their yellow and purple jerseys. The libero for Baruch is in white. The Hunter libero is in purple. Ball served, nice volley up the front net, and ball is inbounds, just caught the line, and it's 2-1 Baruch. So a good start early for the Baruch College Bearcats. Hunter needs to take just a brief second to regroup. And now Baruch will take over. Serving a good setup there by Hunter. A quick spike, good save by the libero. And another tries to go for the spike. Good stuff by Hunter. Miranda Hogan keeps it alive. Set up there by Trunkett. But again, it's Baruch with a good save. Kicking it up and throwing down the spike and in. And Baruch College takes a 3-1 lead. So a very good start to this game early for the Bearcats. They lead 3-1 over Hunter College here in the first set. Isabel Lawrence will now serve the ball over. Good keep-in, a good volley set up by Hogan, and dropped down by Hunter College, 3-2, Baruch. Taylor Haydick will now take the serve. Haydick with a good serve over the net. Good block there by the libero, and tries to go for a drop, and good dig by Hunter College. Good save by Hogan. Baruch now trying to save it on the other end. That is Hajeb with the good spike, and set back over and buried by Hunter College. So Hunter College answers right back from a 3-1 deficit, ties it at 3 here in the first. Haydick. Serve is long. Point for Baruch, 4-3. A good idea there by Haydick with the serve, but just went over the line out of bounds. And it'll be back to Baruch to serve. Nagar will serve it over the net. And her serve goes long, and it will be Hunter College tying it 4-4. So a very even start to this first opening set for both teams. And now it will be Haley Trunkett taking the serve for Hunter. Good keep in there by Boahane. Drops it down, but a good dig out of the ground there by Miranda Hogan. And the spike and a kill! Beautiful kill there by Kylie Hurst. Just a perfect spike down the middle of the field. And Hunter takes a 5-4 lead. Getting set will be Trunkett to take the serve. And Trunkett will serve it over the net. Nice dig out of the ground by Cardona. Drops down and a good defensive play. Hogan sets it up. Good block on the side by Baruch to keep it in. It's Trunkett setting it up. going for that spike, and a good deflection off the hands, and a good finish there by Haydick. One of the top spikes, one of the top attackers, on the Hunter College Hawks. So the Hawks with a 6-4 lead here in the first. Drops it in, and a good play. What a good serve by Haydick. A good low ball serve down on the ground, and Hunter takes a 7-4 lead. Timeout has been called by Baruch College, with Hunter in very, very firm control. So a timeout has just been called. We thank you guys for tuning in. The Hunter College Hawks taking on the Baruch College Bearcats. And early on, it's the Hunter College Hawks with the early 7-4 lead. Hunter is really, as I look through these stats, a phenomenal team when it comes to offense. They average just over 12.5 kills per set when you look through this whole roster, which is very, very impressive. Opponents only average about 9. So this Hunter team is really good defensively. They really make you have to earn points against them. And Hunter averages as a team 2 blocks per set, which is very impressive at this juncture of the season. Hunter, as I mentioned, comes in 8-2 on the year. They are unbeaten in 3 years against CUNY opponents, dating back to October 12th of 2015. As we are now getting ready to come back to action, and it will be Haley Trunkett who will serve this ball now for Hunter College. Trunkett will serve it over the net. Dug out of the ground there. A low dig by Nagar. Good block and a save there for Hunter College by Marlena Budna. And the block into the net. And Hunter cannot save it. It's a double contact call against Baruch, as Baruch just could not muscle it over the net. And Hunter takes an 8-4 lead. Well, Hunter now has really answered the call since trailing 3-1 early. They have held Baruch now to 1 point, and they're on a 5-1 run. A good play out of the mount there, and kept alive by Hajeb, and dug, but buried out of bounds. And it's Hunter taking that point, 9-4 lead here in the opening set. Substitution now coming in for Baruch. That's going to be Youngie Go stepping in for Stella Chung. Youngie Go is a defensive specialist, which means they can rotate and sub for any player. Trunkett getting ready to serve. Trunkett opens the set. Good dig out of the ground there by Nagar. And a good block in front of the net there for Hunter College. Tries to scoop it over the net, a good save. And it's Trunkett setting it up and dropping it down, but a good deflection. Going for the block, good play, but the ball deflects out of bounds. Hunter went to the net with the block, but it deflected out of bounds. And Baruch gets their first points of this set in quite some time. It's a 9-5 lead, though, for Hunter, with Baruch now to serve. Hajeb will take the serve. A good, strong serve over the net, but Hunter was able to read it. And a good block, and it's off the ceiling. Hunter still dug it out. Baruch still dug it out. And here's Haydick deflecting it up and dropping the kill. And a beautiful finish on the kill by Hunter, as that was buried home by Kylie Hurst. 10-5 Hunter leading. So now it will be Sung-Yi Cho to serve for Hunter. And Cho with a good serve over the net. And Baruch just could not read it. A bad setup there by the libero, Danielle Nagar. It went off her hands out of bounds. And Hunter now goes up by a score of 11-5. Cho will serve it again. Good setup on the volley and a spike. Hunter keeps it alive. Good block. And banged home and just got it inbounds was Kylie Hurst. Hunter College with a 12-5 lead in the opening set. Sung-Yi Cho will serve it over. Trying to set it up there for Baruch. Cho sets it up to Kylie Hurst, dropping the shot down, but a good save by Nagar. And dropping it over the head, and again, good dig by Hunter, and a scoop drop shot saved by Baruch as Nagar keeps it up. Good drop over shot. Hunter keeping it alive. It was saved there by, deflected out, but a double contact was called. Baruch just made one too many setups on the volley, and Hunter College takes a 13-5 lead. So a very strong start for the Hunter College Hawks. Sung-Yi Cho serves it over the net and into the net, and that'll be a point for Baruch. 13-6 Hunter. Just a little bit low on the serve there from Cho. Substitution now for Baruch. Back in will come Stella Chung, replacing Young Yi Go. Baruch will now take the service. It'll be taken there by Ada Chow. And dropped down, and a good save by Nagar, and a good drop volley into the net as that was finished by Taylor Haydick. Hunter College with a 14-6 lead. Ball will now be served by Kylie Hurst. Hurst will serve it over. Taken there by Nagar. Drops the shot down. Good deflection and a save. And there's the spike and out of bounds. A powerful spike shot by Kylie Hurst. Hunter now goes up 15-6. As right now it has been all Hunter here in the first set. Hurst getting ready to serve it. Good strong serve over the net. Nagar had trouble with it but kept it alive. It was Hajeb keeping it in. Hunter gets it over and sets it back up. And dropped down by Haydick for the kill. Hunter goes up 16-6. Hunter College 9 points away from taking the opening set here at the Hunter Sportsplex. And I'll tell you this, once Hunter gets going, it seems like Hunter can be very hard to stop when they get a rhythm going, and they're showing it right here early on in this game. Good save by Nagar, set up by Hajdeb, and good save out of the ground by Trunkett, setting up the spike. Good save again by Nagar, digging it out of the ground. But had it floated over, did Baruch, and buried it on the kill and put home by Marlena Budna. Good kill by Hunter, 17-6. As right now Hunter, I think, is only just getting warmed up. 17-6 lead. And they are taking it early and quickly to Baruch College. Hurst served it over the net, and we had a player stepped out of bounds on the Baruch College Bearcats during the serve. So that'll be a point to Hunter, 18-6 now. They lead. Kylie Hurst will now take the opening serve. Hurst tried to try a low driving serve, but it went into the net. It will be Baruch getting possession again. They now trail 18-7. Some substitutions now coming in for Baruch. That is Yesli Velasco coming into the game, replacing the libero, Danielle Nagar. And it will be Velasco to serve. Velasco, good low serve over the net. Kept in there by Miranda Hogan and buried home as Hunter College takes the 19-7 lead. Coming back into the game now will be Danielle Nagar, subbing out for Yesli Velasco. Hunter will now take the serve, 19-7 lead. And Budna serves it, a good serve down low, and put home! Good finish down low. That was Isabel Lawrence, with the finishing touch as Hunter College takes a 20-7 lead. Hunter 5 points away from securing the first set. Budna getting ready to serve. Budna with a low float shot over the net, and that's a great big serve by Marlena Budna. Just a nice little flick of the wrist, a slow lolly serve. Baruch could not return it. It's 21-7, Hunter College ahead. Budna tries that low serve again, but this time Baruch was ready for it. As the ball was spiked just on the line, a good finish by Stella Chung. Baruch now trails 21-8. Baruch will now take the serve. Daniela Ada Chow will serve it over the net. Nice dig out of the ground. Hogan sets it up. And dropped down and buried by Taylor Haydick. 22-8, Hunter. So right now, Hunter just is pouring it on early against the Baruch College Bearcats here in the opening set of this contest. Miranda Hogan got it over the net. A good stop, a good cover by Trunkett. Hogan sets it up, and the spike stayed alive there by Baruch. Good dig out of the ground. Tries to block it, and it went off the head. It went off the head of Emily Wasson. And it's going to be a point to Baruch. It's 22-9 here in the first set. Stella Chung will serve it over. Dug out. Good play by Haydick. Sets it onto the ground. Baruch with the spike of out of bounds. Hunter ball. 23-9. Hunter 2 points away from securing the first set. Looks like the ball slightly hit a camera back there, but they're fixing that up. And we are back to the action here. Haydick serves it over. Good play by Nagar to dig it out. A good block inside the ground. Stayed alive there by Baruch. Trunkett set it up, and Chung dug it out. Going for the drop is Richardson, but a good save. And here's Hogan, burying the drop, and puts it home. Good kill and a finish for the Hunter Hawks by Kylie Hurst. And now it's match point for game point, Game point for the Hunter College Hawks, up 24-9. Haydick will serve it over. Haydick, and an ace. Well, you know what? That's a perfect way to finish an opening set. We're having a little technical difficulties with the score, but as Tiffany Haydick buried the ace to finish off the first set, Hunter takes the first set 25-9, and that was about as dominant of an opening set as you will see in volleyball for any team. And I made sure to. All right. Is there going to be a guy? And we are back at the Hunter Sportsplex here at Hunter College on 68th Street and Lexington Avenue. I'm Jonathan Perriente, and you are watching Hunter College Volleyball here on YouTube.com. I ask you guys to please check the Hawk Athletics channel via YouTube, or you can go on the Hunter College Hawks Athletics page on hunter.cuny.edu to watch this live game going on right now here between the Hunter College Hawks and the Baruch College Bearcats. So Hunter College takes an early 1-set-to-love lead. They won the first set 25-9 and really saw just about everything early on that you need to see from why this Hunter College team is so good at volleyball. A great defensive team. They just have a great chemistry on the court together. With players like Haydick and Trunkett, who can engineer the libero section of the libero position. Haydick, just a very good maneuver around the field, can just find the open court and could lay down the early kills and the spike. And then you have Kylie Hurst, who's just a perfect number 2 behind Haydick. It really tells you a lot about what this Hunter team can do, and just it's a reason why they've won the CUNYAC title 4 consecutive years and why they have not lost in CUNYAC play. It's really just an incredible thing to see. I mentioned a little bit earlier about Hunter, how they've not lost a game. Trunkett is one of the top CUNYAC players of all time, by the way, in CUNYAC in career digs. So that really tells you something of how important she is to this team, and she continues to be into this season. As we are just about ready to resume action, the Baruch Bearcats are back on the court, and for Coach Kevin Edwards, he could not have been he wasn't happy, I could imagine, with that opening set for Baruch. So they are looking to rebound here, and we will see if Hunter College can keep momentum going, or if Baruch has an answer for Hunter as we continue. Before we continue, I want to mention that this game is also sponsored by the Hospital for Special Surgery. Hospital for Special Surgery is where the world comes to get back in the game. The hospital is ranked number 1 in the nation for orthopedics by U.S. News and World Report. No wonder Hospital for Special Surgery is the official hospital of the CUNY Athletic Conference. For more information, please visit www.hss.edu. Now we're back to the action here as Hunter will serve to open the set. It's Kylie Hurst. Excuse me, that's Miranda Hogan who will take the opening serve. The ball, good ace by Hogan. The ball landed just. A 1-0 lead by the Hawks early on. And Hogan will once again serve it up. Baruch trying to set it up. And blocked, and a good play. A good, powerful spike by Stella Chung. The ball deflected out of bounds. We're tied at 1 here in the second set. Fans in the Sportsplex doing the wave a little bit down here tonight. As Chung's serve is long. No, it just caught the line. It went off of the hands of Trunkett just barely. And Baruch secures a 2-1 lead early in the second set. Looked like the ball just slightly went off the hands of Trunkett. As Trunkett now digs it out, setting it up, and putting the drop down, and good save, good dig out of the ground by Chung. Hunter's able to set it back up. Hogan, and dropping down the kill is Isabel Lawrence. Beautiful finish by the Hawks as they tie it up at 2. Substitution now coming in for the Hawks. That is Kayshana Richardson coming in for Kylie Hurst. Taylor Haydick will serve it over. Good play by Chung to keep that in. Sets it over the net, but right to Trunkett. Haydick with the strong spike, and a good block in front of the net by Baruch. That was a great block by Shannon Barrett, and it's 3-2 Baruch. Baruch coming out with a little more fight in the second set. Hunter College now trying to match that here. Fans trying to get Baruch going here in the second set. Chung will serve it over. Dug out of the ground, but saved and buried on the ground as Trunkett just could not quite secure it out of the ground clean. And it was buried home by Stella Chung. Baruch takes a 4-2 lead. 4-2 lead for Baruch in the second set. Chung serves it over, and Chung got a friendly bounce off that net for the ace. 5-2, Baruch. So now Baruch is coming out with a very different flow in the second set. And Hunter now is a little bit on their heels early. Chung will serve it over. Trunkett digs it out. Richardson, oh, beautiful spike and a kill for Kayshana Richardson. Hunter trails 5-3. We'll have a substitution now for the Hawks. Trunkett will now take a seat as number 19, that is Kendra Moore, comes in. As Isabel Lawrence will now serve for the Hawks. Lawrence serves it over, and the serve is long, out of bounds. 6-3, Baruch leading. The libero, Danielle Nagar, will take the serve. Nagar serves it over. Haydick with a good volley. Good setup, but could not finish the play there. Was Emily Wasson, just tried to punch it over to her setter, could not finish. And it's 7-3 now, Baruch in the second set. So right now, Hunter just a little bit off in the second set early. And again, good dig out of the ground, but Hunter could not save it. And Baruch now is the one that have turned the tables here in the second set. 8-3 lead as Hunter just trying to get something going here. But right now it's Baruch with all the momentum early. Nagar serves it over. Richardson digs it out. The drop and the serve is long, out of bounds. 9-3, Baruch College ahead. Baruch College right now is pouring it on. They're on a 6-2 run as Nagar will serve it. Richardson barely kept it in, and now Richardson will have to float it back over. Dug out, spike blocked. Baruch keeps it in. That was kept by Lopez. Haydick sets it up. Hogan, drop kill and a finish. Put home by Wasson. Good finish by the Hawks as they now trail 9-4. Wasson will take a seat for a moment as Vanessa Sanchez comes in for Hunter. 9-4 is the score in favor of the Bearcats here in the second set. Hunter took the opening set 25-9. Sanchez will serve it over. Chung digs it out. And burying the kill and putting it home was Anita Singhara, one of the top spikers and the top attacker on this Baruch College team. Good spike serve, and that ball could not be saved by Haydick, and Baruch takes a 10-4 lead. And a timeout is being called. 11-4 now is the score in favor of Baruch College. And right now, Hunter College is a little out of sorts here in the second set after they dominated the opening 25-9. As Hunter College is kind of trying to find its feet back here. I should mention that this past year, and I talked about Emily Watson just a few seconds ago. Hunter's Emily Watson, who is the right side attacker, was the 2017 CUNY Rookie of the Year. Hunter, by the way, is also one of the top teams in the conference in hitting percentage, assists, kills, blocks, opponents serve aces, and digs. So they pretty much lead in every category in CUNY for these Hawks, and it really just tells you why they've had this dominant stretch that they've been on. Quick little sponsor, the CUNYAC Game of the Week is also sponsored today by Modell's. Hey, CUNY fans, you need sporting goods? Modell's has provided exceptional service for 125 years and offers a 10% discount to all CUNY students, faculty, and staff. When you present your valid CUNY ID upon your purchase, you gotta go to Moe's. Only at Modell's. Back to the action here at the Sportsplex at Hunter College. We are in the Battle of Lexington between the Hunter College Hawks and the Baruch College Bearcats. Both teams literally just down the blocks from each other here in Manhattan. We're at 68th Street and Lexington Avenue tonight at Hunter. Baruch is down 23rd and Lex. And let's begin back to the action. And a beautiful spike, but kept alive by Nagar. Baruch tries to set it back over. Haydick digs it out. Richardson tries to float it over the net. A drop. Set up back by Nagar. And again, a good dig by Haydick. Richardson going for the spike. And it goes out of bounds. Hunter College gets that. Hunter trailing 11-5. Substitution now coming in. Richardson will exit as Kylie Hurst comes back into the game. 11-5 is the score right now. As Hunter trying to get back in it. Trunkett will serve it over. Dugout. Lopez didn't set it up well. Hunter gets a chance to respond, but save there. Dugout by Baruch. And Lopez with a beautiful hard spike. Excuse me, that was Anita Singhara with a great spike for the kill. And it's Hunter College now trailing 12-5 as Baruch has now built a 7-point lead. Singhara now trying to set up the serve. Very vocal crowd for the Baruch College Bearcats. It's a good rivalry battle between the Battle of Lexington here at Hunter College. Having a brief little pause, I believe head coach Alyssa Broccoli was talking to the official. I think they might be, are they possibly looking over at a possible review? Not sure what the delay in the action's about. As the line official has gone over to the announcer's table. As of right now, though, the momentum's all on Baruch's side with a 12-5 lead in the second set. Hunter, though, does lead 1-0. Remember, as per the rules, it's in volleyball, best 3 out of 5 takes the match. Coach Broccoli going over some. Back to the action here at the Hunter Sportsplex. It's 12-5. Baruch leading the opening set. And right now taking possession. Kept out of the ground. And dug out of the ground. Good save by Nagar. Baruch was not able to get a clean block in there, and good finish and put down in by Haydick. Hunter College trailing 12-6. Substitution now coming in for the Hawks. Coming out will be Kendra Moore, and Isabel Lawrence re-enters the game for Hunter. Haley Trunkett will serve it. Nagar digs it out. Good keep in there by Haydick. Good block in front of the net. A good dig as, unfortunately, Trunkett double contacted the ball. It's a double contact on Hunter. It's 12. It's now 13-6 in favor of Baruch. Still have not adjusted the score yet. It should be 13-6. As Baruch will now serve it, and now the score is adjusted. And again, Hunter barely able to dig that out of the ground. Trunkett was able to save it. Singhara was able to save it, but Baruch College bounced it into the net. It's 13-7 in favor of Baruch. Coming back into the game now will be Emily Wasson. Sanchez will go to the bench for the Hawks. And it will be Miranda Hogan to serve for Hunter. Hogan with a good serve. Almost dropped on the ground there by Nagar. Saved it. Dug out. And a spike, but saved. What a block by Nagar. Baruch, though, could not put the play away and buried it on the ground, but a double contact was called again against Hunter. I don't know about that one. That was very, very close. It looked like a clean play, but a double contact was called on the spike, and it's 14-7 Baruch. Ball will be taken now by Ada Chow. It's 14-7 in favor of Baruch. Chow will serve it over. Trunkett digs it out and puts down the shot, and a good finish. Buried there by Isabel Lawrence. And Hunter goes back, trails 14-8 now. Richardson will come back into the game, replacing Kylie Hurst. Taylor Haydick will set up the serve. Singhara digs it out. Tries to drop the shot in, but good save by Hunter. And Richardson tried for the spike, but into the net. And it's now a 15-8 lead for Baruch. As Hunter just is trying to kind of chip away at the Baruch lead. But right now, Baruch has had every answer in this second set. And they made adjustments from the opener, as Baruch is looking to tie this at one set apiece. And the serve is long by Chow. Excuse me, that was Stella Chung who served that long. And Hunter College trails 15-9. Lawrence will serve it. Good setup. And Singhara tried to get the block. Singhara had it blocked. Good play by Hunter. It's 15-10 as Hunter now is trying to close the gap. Isabel Lawrence will serve for Hunter. Lawrence serves it over the net. Singhara sets it up. Drops the shot out of bounds. Singhara could not quite spike it in. It went out of bounds. 15-11. Baruch now leads. And a timeout has been called by Baruch College as Hunter now has rallied back from being down 15-7. They now rally to make it 15-11 now as Hunter trying to continue to get back into this second set. It's been a very solid game for Hunter so far. Great solid game for Taylor Haydick, one of the top attackers on this Hunter team. Kylie Hurst has pitched in well, as has Marlena Gudna. She's set foot, as Marlena Budna, excuse me, has set things up very, very well. So, as Hunter continues to chip away, you wonder if Hunter's able to turn the tables here. Will Baruch, is that going to really just take the wind out of the sails of Baruch? Because right now Hunter's got a little momentum on their side, and Baruch is going to have to make some adjustments. Would like to remind fans that today's game is being sponsored by the Municipal Credit Union. MCU is one of the oldest and largest credit unions in the country. CUNY students and faculty are all eligible to join MCU and experience the benefits and security of credit union membership. For more information, please visit the Municipal Credit Union's website, nymcu.org, and support the official credit union of CUNY Athletics. Back to the action here. It's going to be Isabel Lawrence to serve. 15-11, Baruch leads. Tries for a low serve. Singhara digs it out. And Singhara tries to float it over. A good dig. And again, another good dig out of the ground by Hogan. And the ball's dropped on the ground. And it's a beautiful finish by Miranda Hogan, who made that possible, keeping that last dig alive. 15-12 now is the score as Hunter College is trying to close the gap. Lawrence will serve it over. Setting it up. And trying to get it out of bounds. Nope, it stayed in bounds. No deflection out, so it'll be 16-12 Baruch. As Baruch really needed that point badly. Substitution now coming in for the Bearcats. Shannon Barrett will come out of the game. As Nagard sets it up. Hogan and Richardson drops it down, but Chung dug it out of the ground. And Singhara gets the spike and the kill, but it deflected. Did that go out of bounds? I think it might have, because they are saying Hunter ball. And I think it did. It might have deflected off the hands, and it went out of bounds. So it will be Hunter. It will be Hunter's point at 16-13. Wasson comes out of the game. Back into the game for Hunter will come Kendra Moore. Sanchez will serve it over now for the Hawks. And Singhara tries to go for the spike. Kept alive by Haydick. Trunkett has to float it back over the net. Setting it up. And Chung blocked at the net by Richardson and by number 19 Moore. Good block by Moore and Richardson, as Hunter now has closed the gap to 2. 16-14, Baruch leading. We're in the second set. Hunter leads 1-0. Sanchez will serve it over, but the ball just landed long out of bounds. A good touch on that serve from Sanchez, but the ball just went over the line. And Baruch takes a 17-14 lead. So now Sana Sumia Hajeb will serve it for Baruch. The ball clanked off the net, but was able to be dug out by Trunkett. And a good drop shot out of bounds, and Baruch could not save it. And Trunkett made that play all possible with a great dig out of the ground. And Hunter trails 17-15. Substitution coming back in. Kylie Hurst will enter the game for Richardson. Kylie Hurst is one of the outside, is the opposite hitter. The outside hitter for the Hawks. And Hurst will now be the one to take the serve. Hurst will serve it over. Nagar digs it out. Going for that little punch spike, but a good save by Hunter. And dropped and buried by Haydick. And Hunter now trails 17-16. And all of a sudden now Hunter is closing the gap. At one point, Baruch was leading by 7 points, 15-8 at one point. And Hunter has responded with a 9-1 run to close the deficit. Hurst will serve it over. And a ball deflected out of bounds. And Hunter has tied it at 17. They've not adjusted the score yet on this end, but that should stand. That ball did deflect off of Nagar. Scoreboard has not adjusted on the court. And the ball is saved, could not be deflected out of bounds, as Ada Chow could not come up with it. Hunter leads 18-17. And now Hunter has come all the way back. They were down 15-8 and have now gone on a 10-2 run. Serving it over, but into the net, no good. The ball went into the net, and it's Baruch ball, 18-all, here in the second set. Once again, of course, the rules are you must win a set by at least a 2-point margin. Play to 25 in a set. Serve is up. Hogan, and the drop, good play by Kendra Moore. Hunter takes a 19-18 lead. And now Hunter's getting very energized on the sidelines. You got to feel the passion and the energy from the Hawks now as they have secured a 1-point lead here in the second set. Hunter trying to possibly steal the second set and go up 2-0. Trunkett will serve it over. Chung dug it out. And Chung tries for the spike. Good save by Trunkett. Up goes Hogan. And the spike could not be finished. A good float over shot by Haydick. Dug out of the ground. Set up by Hogan. Deflected over the net by Haydick. Baruch tries to spike it over. Good save, but a double contact was called. Hunter could not quite save it from going over the net. So Baruch will get the point. It's 19 all in the second set. Couple substitutions for Baruch. Nagar and Pentovich come out of the game. And it looks like Barrett and... Can't tell who else came in. I think it was Barrett and Velasco came back in. Velasco will serve it over. The shot is out of bounds and long. And Hunter goes up 20-19. Substitutions now for for Baruch. Velasco sits down. Hunter also did make a sub. Sanchez comes out. Wasson comes back into the game along with Isabel Lawrence. Hunter leading 20-19 here in the second set. Serve goes over by Hogan. Singhara tries to get the spike and a good save, dig out of the ground. And Wasson saved it, blocked at the net, good stuff! Hunter's able to set it up again. Hogan, and it's buried by Haydick on the assist from Miranda Hogan. And Hunter goes up 21-19. And you just gotta love this run by the Hawks, and the Sportsplex has exploded. 21-19, Hunter College leading it. Hogan will serve it over. Kept in there by Baruch. Barrett did not see where the ball was. Baruch did not see the play. And Hunter now is up 22-19. Timeout Baruch. And boy, have the tables turned in the second set if you are the Hunter College Hawks. At one point, it was a 15-8 lead for the Bearcats. It looked like Baruch was going to run away and take this set. But Hunter College has answered with a 14-4 run. And Hunter now is 3 points away from securing a two-set lead. I'm Jonathan Pariente. We thank you guys for watching this broadcast here on YouTube tonight. We are coming to you live from the Hunter Sportsplex at Hunter College on 68th Street and Lexington Avenue in Manhattan. This is the CUNY Game of the Week. Today's game is being sponsored by the Army ROTC. Register for the Army ROTC to be a leader and an officer in the U.S. Army, Army Reserve, or the Army National Guard. You could also be eligible for a full tuition scholarship. Lead the team that makes a difference. Contact CUNY ROTC today at 212-650-6478. Paid for by the United States Army. As Miranda Hogan gets set to serve it, Hogan will serve it over. Dug out by Singhara. And a spike and a kill out of beautiful power spike by Stella Chung. And Baruch trails 22-20 in the second set. Hunter College, though, with a firm 2-point lead here. Haydick digs it out. Hogan goes for the spike, but good save there by Chung. Dug out of the ground. Chung could not stuff it over. It's kept alive by Nagar. Singhara deflects it over. Hogan setting up, and Haydick buries the kill for Hunter College. Haydick with a powerful spike. It was deflected off two Bearcats. Hunter secures a 23-20 lead now. Richardson will come into the game, subbing in for Kylie Hurst. Haydick will serve it over. Singhara sets it up and deflected out of bounds. Blocked out of bounds, but it will be Baruch's point. 23-21 the score. But Baruch is facing a very tall uphill battle as Hunter leads 23-21, 2 points from securing the second set. And the serve is long from Baruch, 24-21. And now Baruch is facing a critical 3 set points. Coming out for the moment will be Trunkett. Isabel Lawrence will serve. This is set point. And Baruch stays alive. 1 set point saved. It's 24-22. Baruch now with a chance to stay alive. Substitutions coming in. Pantovic now comes back in, replacing Yesli Velasco. Nagar serves it over. Trunk dug out of the round by Haydick and tried to be buried there by Wasson, but was not able to quite get it down. Serving it over, and again, Baruch College staving off a set point. It's 24-23. Still 1 set point remains for Hunter College. If Baruch is able to tie this, we play to 26 points. Baruch trying to tie this up, down 24-23 to serve. Haydick digs it out. Setting up to Richardson. Chung dug it out to save it. And the ball is good and down as Baruch College responded, saving 3 set points. And now we have a new game. It's 24-24. So now this becomes a battle of skill, a battle of attrition. 24-24 in the second set. This now has become anybody's set. Hogan. Haydick could not save it. And you got to give credit to Baruch where it's due. Timeout called by Hunter College as they trail 25-24. And we're back here at the Hunter Sportsplex, and we got ourselves a whole new set here. 25-24, Baruch leads Hunter by 1 point. Baruch now has the opportunity to tie this at 1 set apiece. Hunter trying to stave off Baruch. So now, as I mentioned earlier, you normally have to get 25 points and win by a 2-point margin to win a set. But since now it's 25-24, and you have to win by 2, now we're playing to 26 points. If Hunter ties, we play to 27, and so on and so on. But right now, you have to really give Baruch credit. They were facing 3 set points, down 24-21, and they rallied back to tie this game. And now they have a chance to steal the second set from the Hawks. Nagar will serve it. Nagar serves it over. Richardson digs it out. Hogan drops it to Wasson and puts it home. Good finish by Emily Wasson. And Hunter ties it up at 25. Vanessa Sanchez will come back in, replacing Wasson. And boy, that was a huge, powerful kill by Emily Wasson for Hunter College. Sanchez will serve it over. Chung could not dig it out. Out of bounds it goes. Hunter College back up by 1. Sometimes it's all about placement. Hunter College 26, Baruch 25. And now it's Hunter College with a 5th set point. A good low serve by Sanchez. Trying to save it out of the ground. Good save by Haydick. Hogan sets it up. Moore had her shot denied. Set up. Good stop. Hunter saves it, but could not finish it. Oh, Hunter came so close. We're tied at 26, so now we're going to play to 28 points. Wow, this has become a heavyweight fight, this second set, ladies and gentlemen. Coming at you live from the Hunter Sportsplex, and I'm sweating bullets behind the mic right now. My goodness. Saved. And Baruch could not save it. Hunter goes back up 27 to 26. Kylie Hurst comes back in for Richardson. Hunter College with another set point chance, trying to go up 2-0. Hurst trying to find a good placement. Fires the serve, and it's long. 27 all. And right now, neither team is putting each other away in this second set. Pantovic will go to the bench. Coming in will be Stella Chung. And now it's Anita Singhara getting ready to serve. We're tied at 27 in the second set. The serve, a good play out of the ground, and buried home. No! Yes, now buried home by Hunter. I was almost getting ready to say a couple of digs out of the ground, but Hunter was able to secure it. It's 28-27. Once again, another set point for Hunter College. It's their sixth of the game. Their sixth one of this set. Trunkett will serve. Good dig out of the ground by Nagar, and that's it! Hunter College takes the second set, 29-27. What a comeback by the Hawks, and they go up 2-0 as Hunter's looking to go for a sweep. Wow. That was some pretty intense moments down there on the court. Hunter College was down 15-7. They rallied to get the lead. Baruch rallied from 3 set points down, but Hunter College was able to pull away and take the second set as we are getting ready for the third set. And we'll, I guess we can take a short little break, and we'll be back momentarily here from the Sportsplex.
No one ever won a race because it was their turn, and guzzling the right sports drink never won all 3 sets. You can't talk your way through a tournament, and luck doesn't last. Real champions know that it takes more to do more, because wanting it just isn't good enough. You've got to be smarter, faster, tougher. After all, if championships were easy, everybody would have one. City University of New York Athletic Conference. Learn, play, succeed.
And we are now back at the Hunter Sportsplex, where the Hunter College Hawks just played wow, you talk about a heart-wrenching second set. Just when it looked like Baruch was going to take the second set, Hunter found a rally within them to come back from 15-8 down. They faced Baruch then had 3 set points they were facing, down 24-21. Baruch rallied to tie, but Hunter College had the final say in that decision as they went on to take the second set, 29-27, as we are getting ready to begin the third and final set. First off, I want to thank all of you guys for watching in on this broadcast on YouTube.com, this live stream. I'm Jonathan Pariente, and you are watching Hunter College Women's Volleyball from the Sportsplex on 68th and Lexington Avenue. This is a battle of Lexington between the Hunter College Hawks and the Baruch Bearcats. Hunter College looking to go to 9-2 on the season. Hunter, as I mentioned at the top of this broadcast, are unbeaten in matchups against the CUNY Athletic Conference. They have not lost since October 12th, 2015. I want you to get that number very, very carefully in your minds. October 12th, 2015, almost 3 years. And right now, Hunter looks like it could be well on the way to securing a sweep here tonight with the way they've played. Both teams now getting their players onto the court for the third set. Hunter College looking to take this 3 sets to love. If and only if we have to play a tie-breaking 5th set, you play to 15 points and must win by a 2-point margin. Every other set, you play to 25, must win by at least 2 points. Both teams now will switch sides. Hunter will now be on the right-hand side of the court. Baruch will be on the left. As we are just about ready to begin. As Baruch will serve to open the set. And drop down, and the kill by Kendra Moore. And Hunter College goes up early 1-0. And I think you really have to like the way that second set, I think it more of anything settled Hunter down, because they really came out slow in the second set to start. But you have to love the rally they did in that opening set. Serve into the net was a little bit long by Kylie Hurst. It's 1-1 as Baruch will regain possession. Estella Chung, will take the possession on serve. Chung will serve it over the net. Dug out by Haydick. Trunkett keeps it alive and buried by Wasson. Hunter College goes up 2-1. Hunter made good use of that play to set it up as Wasson buried the kill. Coming into the game now will be Curran Murray. As going to the bench for a moment will be Kylie Hurst. Nagar digs it out. Set up by Singhara. Blocked in the net by Wasson, but could not be saved as Baruch ties it 2-2. Substitution now as Barrett comes out. Back into the game will come Hajeb. Setting up the serve is Nagar. And it's Moore trying to poke it over the net, but saved. Singhara blocked, stopped at the net, but unfortunately Moore did not see the ball, thought she had it out of bounds as Baruch takes a 3-2 lead. Hunter leading this 2-0, looking to sweep it. Nagar will set it up. Nagar serves it over. Trunkett digs it out of the ground. And going for the spike and the kill, but it was long. Wasson had a good idea with that spike, but it went out of bounds. And Baruch takes a 4-2 lead. Now resetting things, Nagar will serve. Dug out by Murray. Haydick drops it. Singhara drops. Oh, good block in front by Haydick. But setting it back up and floating it over the net, but Trunkett digs it out. Hogan, and could not be buried by Murray, but kept up on the ground. Singhara keeps it alive again, does Trunkett. Good dig out of the ground. As Haydick tries to bury it and still can't do it. The ball drops, but it was on the Baruch side, and Hunter trails 4-3. Good set of points on that rotation as Hunter College was finally able to get the point, trailing 4-3. Looking to tie it up. Trunkett will serve. Dug out of the ground by Pantovic, and a block, and a good kill by Wasson right at the net. 4-4. Hunter ties it up. Trunkett setting up the next serve. Good low serve by Trunkett. Lopez able to dig it out. And the burial and the kill by Emily Wasson. And Hunter goes up 5-4. And boy, Emily Wasson has picked it up over this third set. As Hunter now takes a 5-4 lead. And Trunkett to serve. And a good ace by Trunkett. A good veteran savvy move by the senior libero for Hunter College. Hunter now leads it 6-4. As Trunkett. Another good low serve. And it's dug out by Chung and put home by the Baruch Bearcats. Stella Chung with a nice kill. And it's 6-5 Hunter College. So far this set's been a little bit more of a chess match, more of you could say, in this one. Neither side really pulling ahead. Dug out. Oh, very good serve. It was a knuckle type serve by Chung. Just could not be saved there by Murray. It's 6-6 now with Baruch back on serve. Another good low serve there by Lopez. And saved by Baruch. Singhara with the block and a kill by Wasson. Boy, Wasson and Budna have just been all over the place at the net. And Hunter takes a 7-6 lead. Looked like Sanchez was going to try to come into the game, but don't think the subs are going to happen just yet. Coach Alyssa Broccoli going over some final instructions, just trying to get players positioned. But you have to like the way the Hawks have really responded from that second set. Now we have a temporary stop, a delay in the game here. I don't know exactly what's going on. But I think Broccoli wanted to make a sub. The referee was, I believe, not going to allow it. And now Sanchez is going to sit down. So it will be Wasson now to serve. It's Hunter ball, 7-6 lead, third set here at the Sportsplex. Wasson will serve it over. Oh, the ball deflected a little off the net, but Baruch was able to save it. And a double contact was called. Was called against Baruch, so a double contact violation. 8-6 Hunter College. Set up as the ball is dug, saved by Wasson. Picked up by Haydick. Singhara saves it. Singhara saves it over. Chung tries to spike it. Good block by Wasson. And Barry deflected. The ball floated out of bounds. A good play by Murray to try to spike that angle. But it's 8-7 Hunter. As Baruch will now take possession and serve. Serve over by Singhara. Up from Hogan. And the ball spiked. A good block there on Murray. And Chung. We had a violation called. I believe that might have been a hand at the net was called. So it's a 9-7 lead for Hunter. So Hunter with a 2-point lead here in the third set. And it will now be Kylie Hurst to serve. Sanchez has now come into the game for Wasson. Serve is up. Chung floats it down and in. Stella Chung with a powerful spike for the kill. And it's a 9-8 Hunter lead. Barrett now comes into the game for Hunter. Coming out of the game will be Pantovic. As Baruch now will serve. That's going to be Yesley Velasco to serve it. Velasco will serve it over the net. Trunkett with a good dig out. And buried down the spike. Budna with the kill. Budna with a powerful spike down, and it's Hunter leading 10-8. Kendra Moore now comes into the game. She'll replace Trunkett. And it will now be Budna to serve. Budna serves it over. Singhara digs it out. Chung for the spike. And Hunter was able to get the save. Good dig out as Singhara floats it over. Chung spiked shot, save. Chung tried to save it again and could not. Hunter gets the point, up 11-8 now. And boy, when Hunter gets these spikes and kills down, opponents are literally running for their life. Baruch just was having to scramble out of the pocket to make those saves, but Hunter was able to secure the kill and go up 11-8. Budna will serve it again. Dug out, Singhara for the spike, save. And trying for the spike again, there was Haydick. And once again, the good dig out of the ground. Saved and buried on the kill by Hunter. 12-8 lead as Hunter's halfway toward the finish line. Hunter leading this 12-8, and Budna will now serve it once again. Budna serves it over. Dug out by Nagar. Going for it is Singhara. Dug out of the ground by Budna. Spike and the kill right on the line was Kylie Hurst. Right on the line with that spike. And Hunter now secures a 13-8 lead. Hunter leading this 2-0, looking to sweep this in 3. Budna serves it over. Good dig out by Chung. And a little miscommunication there between Hajib and Chow as Hunter leads 14-8 now. Timeout is called. And Hunter now could be well on their way to securing their 9th win of the year. Coming from the Hunter Sportsplex, you are watching Hunter College Volleyball. This is the CUNY game of the week. I'm Jonathan Pariente. I want to thank all of you guys for tuning in and watching this matchup tonight. The Hunter College Hawks lead 2-0, leading 14-8 here in the third, and looking to secure a sweep and trying to go to 9-2 on the season. We would like to thank Pepsi, by the way. Pepsi is the official soft drink of the CUNY Athletic Conference. And right now, if you are Hunter College, you just love the way this team operates on the court. You just have to like the way they move their players around. And they never give up on a play. That is, I think, one of the great qualities of what's been the key to Hunter College's success. They play for every single ball. And they play for every single point. And Hunter right now, just 11 points away from securing this game. And Budna will set up this point now to serve. Budna serves it over. Singhara tries to dig it out. And the ball went into the net. And I don't think Hajeb saw it, and it's out. Hunter will get the point. It's 15-8. And right now, Hunter College has all the momentum now in this third set. It was a close up and down match. It was 8-6, and then from that point on, Hunter never looked back. And the serve, and what a good serve by Budna. A low ace shot, and the wind has seemed to come out of the sails of Baruch College as Hunter now leads 16-8. Hunter 9 points away from winning the match. Budna will serve. Marlena Budna, the 6'1 senior. She plays the We'll get to that in a sec. The spike, ball out of bounds, but it was deflected off the hands of Budna. And Baruch finally gets back on the score sheet, down 16-9. Budna will take a seat, but a great performance by her in this game as Trunkett will come back in. The serve comes over. Hogan sets it up, and Haydick with the spike and the kill as the ball deflected off the hands of Nagar. Hunter College leading 17-9. Substitutions coming in for the Hawks. That's going to be Miriam Uatara coming in now, getting her first action of the game. More substitutions. Justine Smith comes in now. She will replace Miranda Hogan, and a great game for both of these two young ladies here today as Hunter College leads 17-9. Dug out of the ground by Stella Chung. Trying to dig it over to power that over the net was Chow. And Chung trying to spike it, stayed alive by Trunkett. Sets it up, and Haydick could not quite bury it, and finally Haydick, as Baruch could not come back to it, Haydick buries it 18-9 in favor of the Hawks. And Hunter now just 7 points away from securing this match. Justine Smith will serve it over. Good dig out of the ground by Chung. Setting up for Chow, and into the net, no good. Hunter now leads by 10, 19-9. As Hunter College is in firm control. And now just starting the countdown here from the Sportsplex. Smith getting ready to serve it once more. Smith will serve it over. Chung tried to dig it out. Nagar kept it alive. But Chung had to flip it over. And dropped down, and Moore could not quite finish, but kept alive. Chung with the float shot. A double contact is called as Hunter College now leads 20-9. Hunter just 5 points away. Substitutions for Hunter now as Sophia Caradona comes in, replacing Kylie Hurst. So Hunter now has emptied their bench in the final few points of this set. Dug out of the ground. Chung tries to bury it out of bounds. No, it was inbounds. The ball just clipped the line. It's 20-10. Hunter leading by 10 points. Still, though, Hunter in firm control, leading 20-10. Leading 2-0. Looking to secure their 9th win of the year. Chung serves it over the net and could not be saved. And now Baruch trails 20-11. So Baruch trying to get a little rally on their end going. Chung will serve it over. And that serve goes long as Hunter leads 21-11. 4 points away are Hunter from a game and set and match. Caradona comes out of the game, back into the game now, comes Corinne Murray. Haydick will serve it over. Tries to punch it over, but Trunkett saved it. And burying that spike was Uatara. Hunter leads 22-11, 3 points away. Haydick will serve it. Hunter up 22-11. Fires the serve over. Nagar digs it out. Singhara blocked and stuffed at the net as Hunter's defense has just been sensational. 23-11, Hunter leads 2 points from the match. Haydick will serve it. Almost dropped in for an ace. Singhara, good save by Trunkett. Digging it over, trying to float it over, but kept alive. And could not be secured there by Hunter as Baruch trails 23-12. Substitutions coming in for the Bearcats. Pantovic comes into the game replacing Yezeli Velasco. Nagar will serve it. And Moore drops one in. Could not, just saved there by Baruch. Singhara has to float it over. Smith sets it up. And buried on the kill by Kendra Moore. It's 24-12, Hunter College. Match point as Hunter College looks to secure its 9th win. 24-12 is the score. Hunter now with match point. Served over the net by Trunkett. Kept alive by Nagar. Good setup. Hunter trying to get it ready. Trunkett. And the ball just went a little bit long. Baruch survives for at least another point. 1 match point saved. Hunter's still leading 24-13. 1 point away from securing their 9th win of the year. And that serve is long. Hunter College knocks off Baruch here tonight, 25-13. An impressive performance by the Hunter College Hawks. Another great game for Haydick. Another phenomenal game for Miranda Hogan. Another phenomenal performance for Kylie Hurst. Great defense played, and Hunter secures its 9th win of the season. They go to 9-2. Baruch will drop to 5-8. As once again, the women's Hunter College Hawks continue their reign of dominance in CUNY play in volleyball. Once again, your final score, the Hunter College Hawks take this game 3-0, 25-9, 29-27, and 25-13. I'm Jonathan Perriente. For everybody here at the Hunter College Hawks crew, I say good night from the Sportsplex on Lexington Avenue. Have a good night.